Hi friends, it's Amanda. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Oakland County, Michigan. I'm an A7 size girl in an A2 size world. And today I want to make a pop-up card for Fun Fold Friday. Okay, but I want to do it so that there is a piece of acetate here in the middle. And since I'm making a 5x7 card, that means we're going to need a few things that other people might not have. So I'm really sorry. We can always downside this for an A2 size card, especially if you have layering A2 size dies. This is going to work. I need layering A7 size dies, so 5x7 dies. And I need 3 panels of frames. I need 3 frames. And some packaging, some clear packaging for the window part, because acetate, unless it's really thin, is going to be too hard to score. But the window sheets from Stampin' Up! Might work. I just don't have any. And the ones that I have, that window sheets that I have here, are way too thick. I can't find my thin ones. So, how you make a pop-up fold card. You have 3 panels. A 5x7, a 5x7, a 5x7. The middle one you score at 1 inch, 3.5, and then 6. Or you could do 3/4, 3.5, and 6 1/4. It really depends on how much room you want up at the top and the bottom. Then you score this third sheet at the same size you did the middle sheet at the bottom here. And you just lift up, have your sentiment here on a piece of paper that has some dimension, and it folds up and you can decorate however you want to. So really fun card. If you open it, just opens, you set it down. There you go. All right, so we're going to play with this paper right here. I think this would be beautiful for the background. What do you think? We're going to play with the butterflies from the Perennial Suite. And we can either use Perennial Postage or Thoughtful Expressions for the sentiment, beautiful sentiments. You could also use this guy. He's gorgeous. And we're probably going to use this set of dies, the Thoughtful Expressions dies, because they have, I like the dies a little bit better than the Perennial Postage. I mean, they're just squares, rectangles, so no big deal. I guess if you wanted to, you could make the window sheet out of this Perennial Postage if you didn't have anything else, or out of the Radiating Stitches that one has. Although it looks like this one is bigger. This Perennial Postage looks like they're the same size. So either one, you can make a die out of that. But this one might be fun with all the different, scalloping things. All right. So let's first start off. I am not going to cut mine 5x7. I am going to cut 3 pieces of basic white at 5.5. So I can run it through my Big Shot machine. All right, here's 3 pieces of paper. My desk was so clean before this happened. All right. And then we are going to take some A7 layering dies. And I want to take the largest one, which is an A7, which is 5x7. And I think I could probably cut 2 of these at a time. All right, so we're going to do that. Oh, don't do that. Shake. All right. And then we're going to take a smaller one. I'm going to say 3 smaller. Let's see what size this is. This is a 4x6. And then a 4x6 in the middle. I want to get it pretty lined up. so that it's a nice size frame. I'm going to take my time doing that. And then I'm going to use some tape. You know what? I'm going to cut all three at the same time. Even if it's not perfect, the third one, at least I'll have an impression where it goes. And then I'll know for sure. So we're just going to line that one up. If my mat will cooperate here. I am going to take my time in this, so I will speed this up while I'm measuring and taking my time. I want it as nice as possible. All right, this is as best I'm going to get it, and I'm going to run this through my Big Shot. So again, I'm going to run a 5x7 and a 4x6 rectangle through my Big Shot machine to make a frame. All right, now I need an actual 5x7 for my base layer. And we'll put that to the side. This is my base. Actually, let's choose one. I think I'm going to do this yellow. And we're going to cut this at 4 3/4 and leave it at 6. All right. Now, why don't we could do the base layer in a color. Let's do the base layer in a color. We could have done all of these in a color. That would have been pretty, but it is what it is. Well, you know what? We'll blend. That's beautiful as it is. So I'm going to bring this down almost to the bottom, centering this. I'm going to leave a little bit here, a little bit more at the top. And I'm going to attach this. And you'll understand why I'm leaving a little bit at the top is because there's going to be a fold there. There we go. Okay, so this back piece we'll put over there. Now, let's see what kind of damage we did. Oh, it went through almost 3 of them. So, did it go through 3? Did it? Almost. All right, let's, I'm going to try to keep these together. These frames, I don't want them moved. There we go. This sheet is garbage. This sheet is garbage. Oh, look. I could probably cut this out with... Oh, no. I'm gonna... Yeah. This will be the back of my front. So I'll just cut this with my trimmer. All right. So we don't need these. These will keep. This we'll take apart. So this middle part right here, this 4x6, we'll keep for scraps, of course. We'll keep this frame here. All right, we'll put these away. On to over there so it's not so messy. Now, it looks like I didn't cut the bottom very well, or this part, so I'm just going to cut it with my scissors. I'm a terrible cutter, but this will be the back of the frame that pops up, so you really won't be able to see it too much. There we go. And the reason I don't use my trimmer is because it might not be straight. There's a good chance that I didn't do it perfectly straight, and so I'd rather cut with my scissors and have this on the back. All right, another piece, and let's see if we can fold this back and forth. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, just the two needs to be. All right, I'll take off the little excess here. Wish I had longer scissors. Do you guys have long scissors? All right. So we have 3 pieces, right? I did cut 3. You guys saw me cut 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Did I throw it away? Oh no. I did. I threw it away. Okay, good. I'm glad. All right, 3. So the first one we need to score right at the top. This one is the one I cut, so this one goes on the back. The first one I need to score, whichever one is the, well, I guess it really doesn't matter. I need to score this right where this line meets up. So I'm going to score here and here so that we can do a fold. All right, just like that. Then I'm going to scooch down here to 3.5. The bottom, Amanda, the bottom, 3.5. And score. And then I'm going to score where these two meet. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so up, down, up. Okay, so there's our mechanism, right? We can put this here, right at the top, like that. And it leaves a really nice frame. Look at that, right there. If I were smart, I would have done this in a color that coordinates. So, note to self, color that coordinates. All right. And we will put some tape on this. I really want to do some strong tape, so let's use some tear and tape. That makes more sense to use tear and tape. Let me just find my tear and tape. Well, I have an 1/8. I have this, because this needs to be strong. Whoops. Let's go all the way to the edge. So this needs a little bit more too. All right. And if you were, you could do 2 pieces if you have small, thin tear and tape. I am going to, because I want this really strong, you can also add some glue, and that will help it wiggle and get all the way to the edges. So that's what I will do as well. I will use my mat. This might be a longer video. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's already 13 minutes in and we haven't done much, but I think the window was going to look so awesome. This is what I'm looking for. All right, so a little bit here. Ooh, I don't want that there. I better use my gun. I bet to use my gun. Uh-oh, I didn't put the top on it. I didn't put the top on it. And it was here for days. All right. Oh no, I think it might be really clogged. Sorry, friends. All right, now we'll put this here at the top. At the top. That's what I'm thinking. The border would be nice. You know what I mean? You can still see it, but it's going to be okay. I promise. We have a little border down here. If we had a colored cardstock, or you could mat this, I think it would look a little bit nicer. All right, so we have these 2 frames. What are we going to do with them? The one that I cut by hand is going to be on the back. And we are going to need to cut some of this clear packaging. Oh, it cuts nice. I'm surprised. I am surprised it cuts so nice. And I just need 1 sheet. I don't want both of them. Because, the more sheets, the more problems you're going to have. All right, I just need a 5x7 here, so we'll go. try this. Let's go 5. Oh, we don't have to do exactly 5, do we? We can go a little bit under, maybe an 1/8 of an inch under. 5 by 7 is fine too, though. All right, so let's just make sure this one is. I don't think it is. I think I got it too big. Yep. How hard is it to cut acetate that's clear and you can't see anything? All right, so that packaging is garbage. All right, now we're going to sandwich this packaging. I'm sorry that this is not as clean as it could be, but hopefully you will have a sheet, a window sheet. This poor glue, when you leave it out for this long, I guess it really doesn't like you. All right, I'm going to use my Barely Art glue if I can find it. Oh, my pretty piece came off because I threw it. Oh, no. My poor glue. Look, my pretty piece came off. Oh. Well, yeah, there we go. Whoops. Yeah, that's good. All right. We could also use tear and tape on this too, but I don't think we need it. So we'll put this down here. There we go. And then on the back, more of this. Lining it up. Because you know there is a top and there is a bottom, of course, because we didn't cut this perfect, because no one is perfect. All right, now we have the top, we have the bottom. We're going to score this after we get this in place. Let's get this straight, if you don't mind. And we're going to score this right at the edge. Let's just make sure which one is the top, which one is the bottom. Okay. Score this down here right on these 2 lines. We could possibly wait until they're, I don't want to cut it. And we're going to score everything. And the window sheet is going to let it, yes, okay, good. All right, now we will stick this to this. And let's see if this pops up. If it, oh, we will add all of this. Hopefully with all this thickness, it will work. Okay, we're going to put tape here. Not on the hinge though, so let's come back here. Don't go off anymore. Sorry, friends. Like I said, I have a headache today, and it's just been a rough day. I've had to do this card several times because, well, the window sheet problem. They're too thick. And then we won't hinder the hinge, so we'll go down here. Cut that off, and then go all the way up to the score line to 3.5. So you only want to put adhesive to the middle, because that will give it a little bit more sturdiness, I'm hoping. Because right now this is pretty flimsy. I don't want to say that you have to use thick cardstock, but unless this starts getting better, I'm thinking we're going to have to use thick cardstock. Which that's okay. I mean, we hardly ever use it, right? I have some in my stash, but I don't have a lot of it. I'm kind of cheap when it comes to my cardstock. I always buy Stampin' Up! Cardstock, but I'm kind of frugal with it. You guys know I keep all my scraps. All right. Now, we're going to lift this up. Oh, look, it works! Okay, I'm so excited. All right. So, do you think we should have done this in yellow? Yes, I think we should have done this in yellow. All right. And yellow in the background would have been nice too. And then a border all the way around would have been nice to mat it. But it is what it is. We're going to stamp our sentiment. I guess it's not that long. Whew. I'm so glad that worked. Let's open these. Paper butterfly accents. And let's color these. And we'll color them in the sheet, okay? And I think we're going to do it with some, well, this probably won't work with watercolor, but I'm going to do this full one here. And then when this lifts up, it'll look like it's floating. The butterfly is just floating up there. Yeah? And then we'll put a nice sentiment here and underneath. All right, so let's move this. I think we're done with this. I'm hoping we're done cutting. Don't fall. We need to ink up our butterfly and the yellow. Oh, Lemon Lolly. And we're going to use the small blending brushes for this. Lemon Lolly, and do we still have crushed curry, you guys? I was just thinking, oh, maybe we should do wild wheat. I've never used wild wheat before. You might use wild wheat just to give it a little bit of whoomp, whoomp, whoomp. Crushed curry. So saffron's gone. That's what's one. Okay. And we'll do these three. There we go. We're just going to ink this up. Oh, it's a nice yellow, actually. Get a little bit of depth. But we should probably go lightest to darkest. I'm just saying. We can do the body. And I'm being very gentle with my blending because, of course, this is just paper. Light paper, I should say. Then we'll add some crushed curry here. Darker spots. And blend it down. So far, so good. Butterfly in the middle. Do on the edges. Do we need anything else? You guys think that we need to add anything to our yellow butterfly? Should we add a little brown to the middle? I mean, we kind of did with this wheat. Maybe we should just, I don't know. Kind of boring yellow. But I mean, I'm just saying, not all butterflies are absolutely gorgeous. We could add a little bit of orange to warm it up. I know, it's already warm, but oh, that makes it nice. Oh, that makes it nice. Okay. I should be using my other brush, but it is what it is. Just going to frame this butterfly out. I miss working on my mat because then you get all that extra blend. All right, what do we think? Pretty? It's pretty. Okay. And let's put away wild wheat, which I have in the neutrals. Where do you guys store your wild wheat? All right, let's put him right there. Her. Guess we should have done purple. Let's do the purple. See which one we like. Or we could do both of them. Well, let's do the purple small one. And I'm thinking this is fresh freesia. We will go fresh freesia. And I have a little brush as well. Oh, well, that's for black, I guess. Someone didn't clean their brush, I'm just saying. All right, we'll do purple. Fresh freesia to the rescue. Should we add a little gorgeous grape and Heather Highland? Let's take them out now. They come out easy. Just along the edges, we'll be blending. Careful, because I already got his poor little feelers. I call them antlers, but someone, and I know the antlers are right, antenna. But someone said they were feelers. Feelers! Thought they were the antennae. All right, there we go. So now we have a purple and a yellow. And we also have these dragonflies, which are right here. That would look fun. Let me get them for you. I can't actually pick them up. Here we go. And we'll put some butter or some dragonflies on this as well. Just the few that I mixed up here. There we go. Oh, yeah. It looks like bugs. I mean, they're bugs. All right. And then here, let's add some glue right in the middle of him and right in the middle of her. And we'll bend these up. I know 3s are the way to go, but kind of want this here. I put this in the wrong spot. Let's clean that off. Thank goodness. All right, now I think we're going to put the sentiment down further so it leans up just a tiny bit so you still see the background. Let's show you. Right? So it's kind of like that. So we'll put the sentiment here. Maybe we should make a longer sentiment. Let's see what we got. We have sentiments. Where are you? Okay, so here's our sentiment. We could do one on the inside, one on the outside, one in the middle. Okay, so we have sending love and best wishes. That fits right there. Or we could, like I said, we could make it a little bit longer. Like that. We could put it here. And then in the middle, well, we'd have to put it both places the same to cover it up. It can't be a white border, you guys. If you redo this, please, 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 I'm begging you, don't do a white border. Even black would be better than white, but it's just white. All right. You're in my thoughts today, sending love and best wishes, right? Does that sound good? We'll flip them. You're simply marvelous. Sending love and best wishes. And let's see if you're in my thoughts today will fit. Yeah. All right, great. So we're going to use 2 different sets. And I think the hummingbird, if you guys colored it really nicely, would look great. I really just wanted to show you the fun fold today and not necessarily, you know, all these techniques. But it has to have a little wing cassella. It's so flat. All right, put wing cassella on before you put it on the acetate, all right, friends? All right. So I'm going to cut this twice. And then, yeah. I wonder what this is for. I wonder what this was for. I'm going to cut this twice. Woo-woo. Oh, my heavens, Amanda. All right, that goes in there. Cut this twice and then stamp. I mean, yeah. Yeah. All right, let's use our little cutter. A little big shot, because we can do this. This is easy peasy. The hummingbird, colored up in some gorgeous greens and blues and purples with some shimmer in it. Maybe we'll do that on Monday or Tuesday. And because I kind of want to start a Technique Tuesday and a Fun Fold Friday. I can come up with lots of fun folds, maybe different ways of doing them too, because of course, you know, we've got 2 for 1 here. We got 2 fun folds. We've got a regular one and then we got a window one. All right, let's put this back. Let's stamp here. All right, now, please, you guys, be nice. I really only want to stamp it once. Oh, look at the stamp, friends. This is really not straight. So we're going to have to practice on that one. That's not going to work. All right. We're going to have to practice on this one. This one is... All right, let's practice. Gorgeous Grape for the win. Okay, so we just have to line it up like this. See, it's really not straight. I'm gonna have to redo that one. Sorry, I'm sorry. All right, that one works. Now, we're just going to pop this over. I know it's not perfect, but we're going to pop it over just in the sake of time. And we will do this one. You're in my thoughts today. So which one goes on the outside? Sending love and best wishes probably on the inside. You're in my thoughts today on the outside. I know they're not the same fonts, but it's okay. If you had a different sentiment for the inside, of course, use it, whatever you have. All right, so we need to put these exactly in the same spot. We need to use some foam adhesive, and what I found works best is if you use some of this the straight. So what are we doing? This one goes on the inside. So on the top, I want a straight piece. So it just goes just under a little bit. There we go. And then we need a little bit more here. And on this one, okay, so let's put this one down first, the one on the outside, then we can gauge on the inside. You're in my thoughts today. And again, this is white. We're going to put this guy on here. White, white, and white, friends. I'm so sorry. We're going to put this down. Oh, wait, we can't do anything, you know, above the line here. And then let's take this one off. We're going to put it right in the exact same spot. And then when you push it up, yay! What do you think? Besides the white. All right, please give me a pass about the white. And then on the back, you can write. Yes, all you have to do is pop up. And then it fits perfectly here. And then you pop up, and you still get to see this inside. Now, again, I would matte the bottom for sure, matte it all the way around, and use a different color. Wink Estella the craziness out of this. Pop these up. It could use some more gems if you wanted to. Do you think this is too big of a window sheet? You think I should have only done half? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Are you going to be able to try it, or are you going to have to invest in some dies to do that? And so that's a Can you shop your stash to find anything that you can do? Would you only do half? Does it need 3 butterflies? Can we put repositionable adhesive on this? Oh yeah, it needs 3 butterflies, friends. You always need more butterflies. That one needs to be a beautiful one, pink. All right, please, please, I'm begging you, at the bottom of my heart, let me know what you think of this card. Comment, subscribe, all those wonderful things that you do on the YouTubes. Like my husband calls it Tic-Tac instead of TikTok, but I don't know anything about TikTok, so we're not going there. But anyways, I'm sorry, that's tangent. All right. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. I love comments. And if you want something, I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. I can see it, but I can't tell you what it is right now. She asked for fun folds. Here's a fun fold. We're going to do fun fold Fridays. If you guys want to see something, if you want to see conversions from A7s, from A2s to A7s, or the opposite way around, let me know. Whatever you guys want to do, I'm here for you. You're the reason that I get out of bed so I can do these videos, and I'd really appreciate you letting me know what I can help you do. You know what I mean? Thanks so much, friends. Other than the white, is it okay? Do you like it? Let me know. Thanks so much. See you soon.